Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Happy Friday. This one's for September 5th, Friday, September 5th, like I said. And Krasnov, Agent Krasnov, felon 45 or felon 34 felony counts. The president who shouldn't be president because basically Scrotus gave him immunity. Otherwise, he wouldn't have even ever been able to run. Boy, do we need changes to our Constitution. So here we are. His health issues are inescapable. The Epstein files are chasing him. Oh, right there. And I was just remembering, I just heard dreams. Remember the dreams? I've had two different dreams. One about the diverticulitis, which is definitely major colon problems. And my heart goes out to anyone else out there, not to him, but to anyone else who's ever suffered that kind of pain. It just sounds terrible. And then my other dream about him having to go through some type of surgery, but anyway, I was the nurse wiping off the oozing cuts that had been, put back together. I didn't really see stitches, but why else was I wiping up oozing anything? But he couldn't speak. Whatever the surgery was left him incapacitated that way. So, okay. First, oh my goodness. Okay, let's take this one card at a time. The forces in motion for the entire day when it comes to health is teeth, knees, bones. It's a skeletal system ruled by Saturn. So, that could even be like tendons and ligaments, everything that holds on to, keeps the body together. Something comes full circle there. Wow. When it comes to the health, I think it's like old age. With the death card coming through as the challenge card, traditionally I would read that as a reversal. But it's ruled by Scorpio, reversed or upright. We're still in, this is one of my diverticulitis cards. We had another one yesterday, that Six of Cups, and I just kept talking about colon and cancer and all that, but it really is, it's a diverticulitis card too. And I don't think I named it yesterday, so sorry about that. But anyway, diverticulitis, bladder, colon, prostate, it's pretty much just like the Five of Cups, honestly. When it comes through in a reverse position, there's, that inability to move forward because of, issues, major survival issues when it comes to health. It's also a card for bites. I think I got this card when the midges attacked him when he was golfing in Scotland. Yeah, but there's, see the crown down there? Come on, focus please. Up here. There. To cover up everything else, sorry. Yeah. There's the crown, the angel of death is stepping over the guy that wore the crown. The Pope is there praying for him. If they were reversed, different positions, I'd have a different take on it. But, man. Yeah. I think I have to just kind of leave it there. So, in the morning, directionless, When it comes to the health with the Knight of Swords reversed, this is nervous system problems, possibly an accident. With the High Priestess, maybe there are secrets kept about it. It's also, because it's ruled by the moon, it's also our card, one of our cards for tummy, digestion, yeah, fluid balances in the body. Okay, boy, do we have a few majors here. So midday we have the Hanged Man, and this is definitely one of my diverticulitis cards as well. Okay, so yeah, it gets even better. Oh, God. Excuse me. Oh, let's have some fun with the kitties for a second. Oh, kitties, kitties, puppies. I can't bark. Meanwhile, the dogs are like, maybe I should get a fake doorbell ringer in here. That would drive them nuts. Drive you guys nuts too. I would never do that. So anyway, Hanged Man, ruled by Neptune. So for that portion of the body, we're in the lymphatic system. It controls the right side of the brain, which is the left side of the body, and also feet, because it's ruled, Neptune rules Pisces. Okay. I mean, he's having to let go of something there, right? Now, when it comes to our Eight of Pentacles reverse, like I said, it's a diverticulitis card. It rules the, Virgo rules the digestion, and it's also one of my cards for IBS, diarrhea, constipation, the back and forth, and a possible ulcer. Okay. Evening, we have the Two of Cups reversed. Ooh, and the Eight of Swords. So with the Two of Cups reversed, this, because it's Mars in Cancer, and some people read it as Venus in Cancer. It can be either. Either way, it's usually two people coming together. But when it's reversed, this is a bad doctor or a bad nurse or caregiver. And it's his fear of dying alone, or fear of dying, period, and then dying alone. Yeah. Eight of Swords, with it coming through upright, it brings through that restriction in the connective tissue, the tight. It has to do with the veins and the arteries, well, upright or reverse, but I do believe he's had long COVID. I do believe he got COVID, a terrible, terrible case of COVID. And had he not had the best of health care, I don't know that he would have made it. So, yeah. But this is one of my cards for somebody needing, breathing room. If we just go with the image here, it'd be an easy way for you guys to remember that. The blindfold here is the need to go within and stop thinking so much and go within and work on the feelings. That's why the woman her feet are in water. And we don't really know if her hands are really tied or her feet are tied at all, but she's constricted. It's a card of restriction. But it's, for me, like when I used to get this card, I would go, oh, okay, it's time to work on a false belief, because to me it's about being caught up in your own false beliefs. So, and you can work with 8 of them in one day and do some really good, turning things around. But it's our card for the need to go inward. And the lungs have to do with, if there are lung problems, it can have to, now not always, but it can have to do with grieving that needs to happen. So, and I don't know that he's ever met his feelings in any way, his emotional reactions or feelings, nothing like that. He just projects and spews. So lungs needing breathing room, needing to go within, I don't think he does. And I think that maybe the doctor restricts him somehow in the evening, doesn't give him what he wants, gives him the wrong thing possibly, and then maybe he has trouble breathing. Painkillers will do that. Okay. So, middle of the night, yeah, again. Oh, okay, definitely. All right, hands down, no matter what, this is about drugs. He does get in the middle of the night something else with this Knight of Cups coming in to help. This is our card for the lymphatic system not flowing. Well, it's upright, so I can't say it's terrible, but it does rule the lymphatic system. It's our card for hidden addictions. It's a card for exhaustion, lymphatic issues if it's reversed. I've gotten those cards so many times, we know that's what it is. But the Two of Swords here, when it comes to health, this is drugs, major drugs. It could be, based on these like caregiving cards here, it could be that something is delayed. With this Two of Swords reversed, it's very possible that something's delayed. And it might be, or it also could be very easily that, we go with these other cards, like something coming full circle. But definitely, what I'm sensing here with all of these is this real possibility that there's a delay because he lied about having something or not having something. And the caretakers are at a kind of an impasse where they can't decide on what to give him, and maybe they need to take blood tests and try and figure out what does he already have in his system, because we know he's been self-medicating all his life. And yeah, that may be what takes him down. I mean, who knows? With that dream I had, it could be his drugs that leave him incapacitated, and they, it's very possible that I had the dream with the two slits on the side of his mouth only to tell me that he won't be able to talk anymore. But how he gets there doesn't mean that it has to do with surgery. But I was in the position of being a nurse, and there was a doctor or another nurse, male, behind me, and I was saying to the guy behind me, well, I sure like him better this way. Right? I mean, okay, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for the foundation. Okay. For the foundation of the day, oh my goodness, you guys. Oh, wow. With the devil, again, the devil will always have its due. So bondage, addiction, right? His cruelty and all of that. But this is on his health. So I'm just going to say blanket, it's his addictions. With the sun reversed, this is terrible when it comes to a person's vitality. It's often a card of, Nikki Darlin said, sundowning. You got this, sun reverse, it's sundowning. Yeah, but is he sundowning all day? But this is my card for breakdown when it comes to reversed, because it's the highest energy card in the whole deck. The second highest is the Ace of Wands. Reversed, this is a breakdown of bodily systems. So this is a terrible day for him. If these two cards, they're so close together because this is the foundation of the whole day. But there's a real possibility that this, because normally these aren't my dirt nap cards. I'm kind of and I have to let go of my forcing current to have it be, the death card and the Ten of Swords right there together, or the death card and the Four of Swords right there together, or the death card and the Eight of Swords right there together to show being paralyzed. But what we do have here is the death card is not, it's not upright. It's coming in on its side, but it's his biggest challenge for the day is his death. We've got his fear of death. We have drugs over here. We have being paralyzed over here, restricted in his own body over here, diverticulitis, not going anywhere, or just that it's maybe some surgery because there was an accident, or surgery because of a nervous system, problem. And then if we put the sun together with the death card, this could be a fatal heart attack, or maybe it's just a fatal whatever other system that has stopped functioning, ceased to function. So, okay, we'll just wait and see. I mean, with the World card here and these two together, I mean, it would be something like old age. And he is old, right? Yeah. Because you never just read the death card alone. But it did come through on its side. If it came through just one more, if it were like this... and like this, and it'd be biggest challenge was his old age. But we have to leave things the way they came in. We shall see. Okay, bye you guys.